There's an idea known as the 7 generations principle. It's based on ancient Native American philosophy, and it states that the decisions that we make today should promote a sustainable benefit for 7 generations beyond ourselves, that we should be future conscious and focused. I find it difficult to imagine that far ahead. I can think of my grandma, a woman who was quick to bless others, who was impulsive and passionate, the kind of person who should never have died without her stories being told, without writing a memoir detailing the original Ban the Bomb protests, her encounters with Muhammad Ali, and what it was like to squat with the Clash in London, and how that she did all of this with her 7-year-old daughter in tow. She came from a strict religious family, the daughter of 2 immigrants, one from Ireland and one from Egypt, all bundled up into a terrace house in Crosby, Liverpool. After falling pregnant out of wedlock, she fled to a Salvation Army hostel in London to give birth to her daughter, my mother. My mother is too good for words, and her main ambition for me was that I have everything that she never did, namely a family to come home to and the certainty that the next day would be the same as today. Her generation were already starting to think bigger. As British society consumed American culture and international news, the children of the 60s began thinking of themselves within the wider global community. They thought of their luck to be born out of war, and they promised to do better than the generations before them. They began recycling, the first dedicated ecology political party was formed, and the 22nd of April was declared as Earth Day for all 3 billion inhabitants of the world. And they felt comforted by this, by their efforts to do better. And so, my mother, like many others, settled down in her 3-bedroom house with her husband to raise 2 children, safe in the knowledge that tomorrow would be pretty much the same as today. But it wasn't. And this has meant that my own journey has been different to hers. Whilst my mum was making my brother and I tubby toast and driving around in a 7-seater Volvo, the population of the world almost tripled. 5 billion more people consuming and polluting whilst the oceans rose and the weather became unpredictable. And those in the wider international community that were not as fortunate as my mum and I to be born in Northern Europe have already started having their lives and their livelihoods taken from them as a direct result of climate change. How then do I stand for equity and justice while adding one more consumer and polluter to the 8 billion? It seems to me that I don't. And if justice and equity feel inconsequential when I see a child's face, then my love for women and my endometriosis riddled womb is sure to make the decision for me. When I try and picture my own children, things become hazy. I can't imagine what life might look like for them. I can't imagine what they themselves might look like. It's like my vision has been seared by the horrors of this age. It's as though there's a missing step, a place forever vacant. Do I need to fill it? Is that what a part of what it means to have a womb in this world? To mother? And if that is part of my story, of who I desire to be, can I mother in other ways? The love without the pain of childbirth, the joy without the impact on populations. Maybe I'm an adoptive mother to little ones, seeking a step on the space, or maybe a wild mother to another woman seeking comfort, refuge and support. Maybe my mothering belongs to the earth, to herbs, plants and trees, my hands stroking and smoothing the soil, singing lullabies to delicate seeds destined to be tall flowers reaching towards the sky. In 7 generations, where will we be? I hear my grandma's voice. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. I really hope that she's right.